will you explain? If some other kids are asking, or I can say the grown-up kids, if they ask, it is not happening. Why? The simple, straight, right reasoning. She is completely with the physical. When Swamiji says it will happen, that's all. She doesn't have the other idea. He may be telling to inspire me to meditate. He may be telling to show me the Advaita experience. If you think, no, he is telling a lie, it's a Kudarka. If you think, no, he is telling me all these things so that I should meditate and feel connected to him, it's a Vichara. It is neither, she neither has a Kudarka nor as Vichara. Even if you have Vichara, you will miss Vidarka. Understand? Even if you are just stuck with Vichara, even if you give your own reasoning for my action, even if that reasoning is right as you think, you will miss exactly my actions results over you. Please understand, sometime when I say this kind of words, you will have it. People think, no, it is not going to happen. That is why I always tell people, when you come and ask for something, ask with the attitude of getting it. Not with the attitude, I will not get it and I will prove to him his words are lies. Now I am going to ask and I will not get it. I will go back and tell him that what he said did not come true. When you come with that attitude, what will happen? You are asking not to fulfill what you are asking. So naturally what will I do? Tadastu, so that be, let it be, that's all, so be it. If you have the idea, it's not going to happen, it's Kudarka. If you have the idea, no, he is blessing me, not to give, just to inspire me to go beyond. Then you may be having Vichara, means you may have peace. But if you straight away, he is telling, that is the meaning, over. The simple Oxford Dictionary meaning, if you follow, for the words I am uttering, you will experience Vidarka, the right reasoning. With that girl, when I said, you will have it, even our unconscious did not have second thought, I may have chocolate. No, Swamiji is telling me so that I will worship his photograph every day and I will have enlightenment. No. When you ask for chocolate, when I say the word chocolate, chocolate is the ultimate, even not even enlightenment. Over. So she is very clear about that. She asked only for this and she doesn't care about anything else. Over. She is very clear about it. Vichara is like a thread connection between you and me. I can send you the spiritual ideas. Vidarka is a pipeline connection between you and me. Like how from different countries under the ocean the pipeline connections are brought. Same way, Vidarka is a pipeline connection. Straight away the materials can reach you. Not just the spiritual ideas. If you have the Vichara connection with me, my spiritual ideas will reach you. You will have peace. Vichara leads to Asmita, peace. If you have the Vidarka connection with me, Vidarka leads to Ananda, bliss. When I say you will have chocolate, you will have chocolate. That's all. Not that, no, by telling this chocolate, if I sit quietly and meditate and feel connect with him, he may give me enlightenment. No. I am not going to play that game now. So when I say, if you straight away have that word as a meaning, that's what I call Vidarka. Move from Vichara to Vidarka. Have that clear intensity. When I say have intensity, literally have intensity. When I say let your whole being feel the silence, just feel the silence. Do not try to feel, just feel. When I say feel my intense energy, just feel. When I say feel my presence, just feel. When I say let your whole body feel the intense silence, just feel. Don't try to feel, oh, I think intense presence is happening. Yes, yes, it is happening. It is coming. No. Just feel. Over. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to bother about anything else. You are already stable and already able. Now all you need to do is be available. That's all. When I say physically be available, just be physically available without any mental interpretation. Just be a wild tribe body. How a tribal man is nothing but his body. Just be like that. That's all. Vivekananda says beautifully, the Brahmins have the subtle grooves in the brain. Any concept they can just grasp, digest, internalize and reproduce. That's the Brahmin brain. And the lower caste men, they have strong body. Any force physically they can handle, change, divert, manipulate and express as they want. Vivekananda says, it is lot more easy to give enlightenment to the guy who is body based than the mind based. He says, if I am given the option between these two, I'll choose the body based. So I request all of you, just be body based. Be physical. The moment I enter, you know you are filled. You know you are filled. Your body will respond to it. Your body will react to it. Your body will respond to my presence. Just completely be body based so that that strong vidarka happens in you. That strong vidarka becomes experience in you. Let this strong vidarka be experience in you. No. When I say sit, just sit, means intensely sit. I am sitting. That's all. Then you will not be moving. Now as of now, I am trying to sit, I am moving also. No. Just sit. You are nothing more than your body. Drop all the illusory ideas you have. You are consciousness, you are soul, you are mind. Relax. You don't have a soul. No. Till you experience your soul, your concepts about soul is not soul. So you don't have a soul. You are body. Just be body. I'll make you experience your soul. Don't start believing you are a soul. If you start believing you are a soul, you will not sit. You will not be a body. You will not be a body. You will be hanging between something. That's what is I call ghost. The problem is, you have not experienced you have a soul. If you experienced you have a soul, you will be like me. No problem. You are believing you have a soul. You are believing you are a mind. Then naturally what happens? I have to deal with 10 fellows. Not just 300 fellows. 3,000 fellows are attending LBE. What can I do? 3,000 people are doing inner awakening. I have to attend too many people. I have to say, for example, if your name is Suresh, Suresh body, Suresh mind, Suresh emotion. So in the name of one ID card, 10 fellows are sitting. Whom will I handle? Who will get enlightened? Who will have the inner awakening? So don't be crowded. Just be an individual so that I can attend you. So that I can attend you. Be physical. Be physical. You may be having thoughts. That does not mean you have mind. You may be having some idea of soul. That does not mean you have a soul. You are only one. That is your body on which the badge is hanging. Feel you are a body. You are centered in this area and you are moving your body. You are body. Stop with that. All other things is my responsibility. You be available as a body. That's all I want. I do not want you as a Brahmana here. I'll make you Brahmana, that is different. But I want you only as a physical person here. That is what I mean by the word available. Then straight away I can work on you. Straight away the process can start. Straight away the process will happen. So understand, physically feel you are intense, seeking, deciding. Understand? Let your muscles decide you want Jivan Mukti. Not your mind, not your brain grooves, not your consciousness, not your soul which you don't have. Now, let your physical muscles, let your skin, let your bone, let your blood decide. Intensely you are going to work for enlightenment. These 21 days you will live, experience, radiate, carry Jivan Mukti with you. Decide with your muscles. Please understand. I want you to think through the body, not through the mind. Think through the body. When you tell yourself, physically, I am deciding, I will be intense. Let your muscles feel that intensity. Let your muscles become stiff. Let your blood run fast. Let your bone feel the strength. Physically decide you are going to be Jivan Mukta. You are going to live enlightenment. Physically pray, not mentally visualizing somebody sitting somewhere, or you visualizing yourself, I pray to you, O Lord, O my Father who is sitting in heaven. No. The mental prayer is one of the greatest damage done to the human consciousness. Please understand. The mental prayer is one of the greatest damage done to the human consciousness. I don't accept mental prayer. Understand? I don't accept mental prayer. If I am seeing you, all the words which I utter will penetrate you like an arrow. It will just hit your muscles. I straight away want to work on your muscles. No more on your brain. I am tired of your brains. So I am talking to your muscles. If your brain is interfering, I will tell you, keep quiet, I am not talking to you. Where is your card? Come on. Why are you here without card? So don't bring anybody inside the hall without card. So only your body is having card. You are not being. Did they give you any card for your mind, brain? No. They gave you the physical card. So it is on the physical body. Only that is allowed inside this hall. Now only that is allowed inside the ashram for next 21 days. So be physical. Completely be body based. Feel the whole body from the Muladhara, from that part that where you are sitting, from that Muladhara. Just feel the body physically. Let your muscles decide, I'll be Jivan Mukta, not your brain. Your brain has decided 10,000 times, it never happened. Let your muscles decide, I'll be Jivan Mukta. Let your bone decide, I'll be Jivan Mukta. See, usually when you make decision, 90% brain, only 10% body. Now, 90% body, only 10% brain. Now, even that I will not allow. 100% body. No brain. I don't want here anybody who is deciding with brain. So, physically decide. I will be a Jivan Mukta. I will go through the whole thing physically. You are body, nothing but you are nothing but a body. Even though you go on believing you are a soul, you are a soul, you are a soul. When some pain comes, what happens? All Paramatma, Atma, super conscious soul, Purna, Purna Brahma, Brahmanya, Prajna, what happens to all that? Pointe, it's gone. So be very clear. The first truth I want you to know, you are a body. So be a body. Do not believe anything which you are not experientially having. You go on believing you are a soul just because some fool has told you. No. Till you experience, you are not. When Auspansky, George Gurdjieff says, you don't have a soul, he is right. He says, you don't have a soul. You have to create soul. He is right. You don't have a soul. You have to experience it. When that happens, let it happen. Now, you are just a body. Be body. Be a body. Drop all the nonsensical books you read. No, the problem is the moment you start thinking, you never get into the process. You are completely brain-based, and that is why never anybody experienced Brahman by reading Brahma Sutra. No. They go on chewing the betel leaf and betel nut and talking about the difference between the Avyaya Brahma, Anavyaya Brahma, Nirguna Brahma, Saguna Brahma. And finally what happens? 20 betel leaf disappeared. That's all. Nothing else, no other benefit. The Kasi Pandas, they go on sitting and discussing and nothing happens. So I want you guys to be physical, straight body. Only then you will experience the truth. So let us start with what we are. Be physical in everything. Be physical in everything. When you lie down, sleep. When you put the food in the mouth, eat. When you are walking, walk. When you are sitting, sit. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else is required. You don't need to do anything else. So just sit over. These 21 days, decide strongly. I am not going to remember anything by force. Understand? To do your job only, you need to remember things. To do your job, to do your profession, you need to remember things. 21 days, you don't need to do anything. I give you the freedom, you don't even have to remember the timing of the class. We will bring you to the class. Even if you are lying down, we have a stretchers. And volunteers to put you in the stretcher and bring you here. Decide, these 21 days, I will not remember anything by force. Understand? The civilization which constantly exploits you to build its infrastructure wants you to remember things. Now I am telling you, these 21 days, be free from memories. You don't have to remember anything by force. Decide a very clear, strong no to all the ugly fellows who are exploiting you by making you remember the things which you don't want to remember. You know, you don't want to remember your office file. You don't want to remember your software job. You don't want to remember the time you have to go to office. You don't want to remember the small money which you get. You don't want to remember your boss name. You don't want to remember the work which you need to do. There are so many thousands of things which you don't want to remember, especially your office address. You don't want to remember, but you are forced to remember many things. These 21 days decide, I will not remember anything. I give you the full freedom not to remember anything. Anyhow, I am not telling you, be like this after the 21 days also. That is different. After 21 days, what happens, happens. Forget about that. Now these 21 days, decide, I will not remember anything. Show your anger and vengeance on the forced memory which you are carrying for last so many years. So many memories which you don't want to remember has been forced on you. You have to remember that. Now take revenge. Decide, I am not going to remember anything for the next 21 days. There are so many things, you know. Now I know what all you are thinking. I will not remember my wife's name. I will not. I know. Before even boss name first comes, spouse name. Anyhow, decide clearly, I will not remember anything. You have the freedom not to remember even the ideas which I am teaching here. You can. You just forget. One more thing, be very clear. I am straight away telling you, I am working on your muscles. Means whatever ideas I am uttering, I am recording into your muscles. So you don't have to consciously remember. Forget about it. You have a freedom. You have a freedom. When I uttered this word last inner awakening, many people were not able to understand. People who have done last inner awakening, you can understand now. Many times when you need, these memories will remind you, will come up. These ideas will come up. Because I am not talking to your brain. I am tired of your brains. I am talking to your muscle. This whole program, you can see very clearly. When I am talking, your muscles will have the process. Your muscles will go through the transformation. Your bones will feel it. Your body will feel it. When I say, I really mean. Your body. I am working with your body, with your bio-memory, prarabdha. Not even the word bio-memory has word memory. I am working with your biology. Straight on your biology, on your body. So be very clear, be physical. Just be physical. And decide clearly, I will not remember anything. And you don't have to. Just enjoy the freedom from memories. Enjoy. There is nothing needs every day. How many thousands of things you need to remember? Even after that, constantly you are blamed, you are not remembering things. Now, I give you the freedom. Just freak out. Don't remember anything. Don't remember anything. Nothing needs to be remembered. Don't remember anything by force. You don't even have to remember that you don't have to remember anything by force. Because the other day, when I was talking about this to our LBE guys, many of them started worrying. Oh, if I don't have to remember anything, then what all will happen? I may forget this person. Then they start worrying. If I am not able to forget all of them, what to do? So not to remember became one more worry for these guys. I tell you, don't have to remember anything. And you don't even have to remember that you don't have to remember anything. Freedom from the memories, not only freedom from memories, freedom from the memory that you don't have to remember memories. Over. Just be in the mood, you don't have to remember anything. I can say this is the ultimate liberation. Ultimate liberation. You don't have to remember anything. If something can be forgotten, if you don't remember just 21 days, is it worthy of remembering? Forget about it, it's okay. Consciously decide. You will not remember anything by force. You will just be physical. You will just be physical. So, all I want you to do is only these two things. Just be physical, your body. Second thing, you don't need to remember anything. You are free not to remember anything. See, there are many things which you are doing by not remembering. Breathing. You don't remember every moment I am breathing. Let that happen. Anything which happens without any effort, let that happen. Anything which you need to do by effort and remembering, you don't have to do. When I told this, all our LBE students, they questioned, no, if I don't remember to come to the class, is it okay? I said, perfectly all right. It's okay. Even if you come to the class, what am I going to do? I'm just going to teach you the same truth. But I'm saying everybody is properly in time to the class without sleeping, without feeling tired. I'm not seeing any chaos. Even if some chaos happens, don't bother. We are here to manage. I am here to add truth to you and make you go through the chaos which you go through when the truth is added to you. Not the chaos, bringing you to the order. Now you are already in chaos. When you are brought to the order, you call that period as chaos. That is not chaos. That is falling in tune with the order. Falling in tune with the truth. We are ready to see that you go through that period. So decide strongly. No more remembering. Don't remember anything. Your whole life you have been struggling to remember so many things. Remember. And the whole fear of remembering the things. Such a big fear. Now, 21 days, decide. I am not going to remember anything. And you don't need to. The time food is ready, classes are happening, everything is in proper. So you don't need to remember anything by force. Even for my Swamis, I tell them, forget everything. Don't decide not to remember anything. Then you will remember what I want. You will remember exactly what I want. Only that you will remember. You will not remember anything else. So just forget. Decide strongly. Consciously let your muscles decide. I am not going to remember anything. The more and more things you need to remember, the more and more fear to need to remember, that fear to need to remember leads to Kudarka and depression. That is why people who need to remember more things are Kudarka based. There are only two civilizations. Civilizations which is totality based. Civilizations perfection based. All perfection based civilizations are memory based. All totality based civilizations are consciousness based. When you are, you see, now as on now, the pressure you have to need to remember, so naturally you will have 1,000 thoughts per moment. The cosmos is in 100 thoughts per moment, or 0 thoughts. Because you are carrying 1,000 thoughts, the cosmic archives can never get downloaded into you. Come down. Decide not to remember. Suddenly your TPS will come down. The cosmic memories can directly get downloaded into you. Otherwise, from where do you think constantly I am talking new things? Constantly I am uttering new things. From where do you think it is happening? Can you think just by reading and remembering I can talk? If I am talking from memory, long before I would have become mad. Now people who are listening to me itself become mad. Forget about talking. All the things which I uttered, try to remember. You can't. Whatever I uttered in last 6 years, for you to study and remember, it will take one janma, one birth. The whole secret is not having thousands of memories, deciding to forget everything. And suddenly you see, the cosmic archives gets downloaded into you. You are constantly new. I tell you, these 21 days you don't need your technical knowledge. Do you need to be a doctor these 21 days? No, you don't need. You don't need to be a lawyer. You don't need to be a psychiatrist. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need to be an engineer. You don't need to do anything these 21 days. So decide, I will not remember anything. Just decide. A simple decision. conscious decision by your muscles that I am not going to remember anything. Just be in that freedom. What great freedom it is. What great liberation it is. That I don't need to remember anything. God, I can say this ultimate freedom. This ultimate liberation. Don't even have the fear. After 21 days I have to remember what to do. Don't even have that corner. Decide. You don't have to remember. What is there? What is there? I am not remembering anything. It does not mean I am dead or I am in the forest. The whole thing is happening. It will happen around you. It will happen around you. Understand? Just these two is enough. Be in the mood of the introduction. Be physical. And decide not to remember anything by force. If it comes up, okay. When the noon time, you will feel like it will come up. Let me have food. No, go and eat. You don't have to force yourself to forget that. Don't remember anything by force. That's all. So, just these few things. Internalize. Be physical. Now, let us enter into the first process. Let your bones decide. You will be a Jivan Mukta. Let your muscles decide. You will be a Jivan Mukta. Let your blood decide. You will be a Jivan Mukta. Let your body decide. You will be a Jivan Mukta. Let your body decide. You will have the inner awakening. Whatever you understand by that word. You may have few concepts. By being Jivan Mukta means, I will be like Swamiji. Or I will be more than Swamiji. You may have some idea. That idea is okay, no problem. But physically decide, I will do that. Let your heart decide. Means that heart which is hand size, which is continuously pumping the blood, let that decide. Not your spiritual heart, which is a big lotus. Foolish fellows. How can there be 7 lotus inside? Some foolish teaching and you are also believing. So, let your liver decide. Let your heart decide. Let your body decide that you will be a Jivan Mukta. You will awaken yourself. You will achieve, you will live enlightenment.
As life introduces itself, let's welcome it with all the doors open. Go beyond where words can't go. 21 days in His presence as He reveals truths. An invitation to visit the land of eternal bliss, heaven on earth with the Master of the Millennium, Paramahamsa Nityananda. Register now for the special program, Inner Awakening, December 2nd to 23rd. Email innerawakening2009@gmail.com. Visit us at www.dhyanapitham.org. Phone 919731257960, 919742203311, 918027202801 or 918027202084. Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Bidadi, Bangalore, Karnataka, India 562109.